So your ball control is pretty good and you're looking for a nice quick routine you can do to get even better. Well, today we're going over advanced soccer drills to improve your ball control in 10 minutes. Hey, what's up guys? Dave here from Simply Soccer, where we're helping you to improve your game and stand out on the pitch. And on this channel, we release daily soccer tips, technique, and training videos. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that bell icon so you don't miss any new videos or live streams. So I'm just going to give you a quick routine you can do in 10 minutes or less in order to work on your ball control. Now these are a little more advanced, so if you're a bit new to soccer or your ball control isn't that great yet, I will have a more easy routine come out for you, but still definitely check it out to see if you're up for it. If you do this routine often, you're going to be getting touches with every part of your foot, improving on each of them, and just getting better at your ball control overall. So I'm going to show you the routine. I'm going to talk through it so you know exactly what you're doing, and then I'll speak with you afterwards. Okay guys, so we're going over a quick 10-minute routine you can do with some harder ball control drills against the wall to improve your touch. So with the first one, as you can see, we're doing inside foot controls to touch. So you're going to take your first touch with the inside of your foot, and then you're going to play it back against the wall and keep doing this. Now you want to make sure you're setting yourself up well with your first touch, because if you take a bad first touch, you're kind of sabotaging yourself and you won't be able to get it back against the wall well. Now with this, you're going to try and do 10 good reps each side, and only count the good reps. So you just saw me trap it with my thigh there a second ago. I wouldn't count that because I don't count that as a proper rep. But if you do take a bad touch, don't worry about it, keep going. Again, this is a little more difficult than bringing it down to your feet. You got to try and keep it in the air. You have to cushion the ball and all that. So here's a closer look. Again, you can see I'm cushioning the ball up to myself, setting myself up for that second touch, and then playing it back against the wall. Again, take a bad touch, don't worry about it, just keep going. And again, only count good reps. So you're going to do this for 10 good reps each foot. And again, make sure you're involving your weak foot. I know it might be a little harder, but it's really good to get that weak foot of yours to a point where you can control it and you can use it in matches, because if it's just there for you to stand on, that's going to hurt you in game situations. So again, 10 good reps with each side, and then you'll move on to the next drill. Here's a few more, just so you kind of get the idea. Again, look at how I set up my second touch. Nice little cushion, which allows me to get that second touch in. So here's the second drill. It's exactly the same thing, except you're controlling it with the top of your foot now. Now again, you need to cushion the ball. You need to take a good first touch here. If you take a poor first touch, it's just going to sabotage yourself. You're not going to be able to get that second touch in. And again, only count good reps. Now again, you want to cushion it. You want to pop the ball up a little bit to set yourself up for that second touch. You can see I just took a bad one there. But if you make a mistake or it drops, just keep going. Just remember, you're only counting the good reps. So again, that one hit my chest, I won't count that. So here's a closer look. You can see that I'm cushioning it. I'm not too concerned about what part of your foot you use to play the ball back against the wall. I'm more concerned about how you're controlling it. So you can play the ball back against the wall with your laces, or you can use the inside of your foot. Just make sure you're using your feet. Don't play it back with your head or your knees or anything. So again, 10 successful reps on each side, and then we'll move on to the next drill. So next one is, I think, the hardest of these first three, which is using the outside of your foot to control it. Again, two touch. You have to adjust your body quickly, take the touch with the outside, and then adjust to play it back against the wall. This has always been a sticking area for me as far as control, because I didn't practice it enough when I was a kid. But yeah, you definitely will get better at it through doing this. Again, here's a closer look. Got to set up your second touch with your first, and we're doing 10 reps, good reps on each side. Remember, that's really important. If you don't think a rep is good, don't count it. Be brutally honest with yourself. If you don't like a rep like that one just there that I did, I wouldn't count that. We want to make sure you're getting used to doing good touches, and you're only rewarding yourself for good touches, meaning if you take a bad touch, that doesn't count. Remember, we're only doing 10 good reps, but the reason we're only doing 10 is because we're not counting the ones where you make mistakes, okay? So make sure you're setting yourself up, make sure you're taking good touches, and you'll get better at all this as time goes along. So for the next 5 minutes, at the end of this drill, we're going to do what's called wall juggling. So you're going to try and keep the ball in the air as much as you can, but you're only going to be taking 2 and 1 touches. Okay, you saw me take 3 there. If you have to take 3, that's fine. But you're going to set a timer for 5 minutes and keep doing this. If the ball drops, just keep going. You're going to start out with 2-touch, okay? So you're going to try, control it with your thigh, play it back, control it with parts of your foot. If you mess up like I did there, just, keep going. But you're going to see me use the inside, the outside, and the top of my foot along with my chest and thighs in order to control the ball. You'll see me use actual parts of my foot in a moment, but there you go. I'm using the outside. Looks like I stopped filming at that point, but you'll see here. So I use the top of my foot. There's the outside. I'm using my weak foot as well. Make sure you're doing both. And again, you're going to start with 2-touch. So about 2 or 3 minutes in, you're going to switch to 1-touch, which I will in a minute. Again, you can mix this up. There's no like set time limit for how long you do 2-touch or how long you do 1-touch. But this whole process is going to take you 5 minutes. You're going to set a timer. So here's the second one. It's 1-touch. Now this is still a part of the same 5 minutes. You're just going to transition into this. So for the first 2 or 3 minutes, you'll do 2-touch. Then you'll move on to 1-touch, which is going to be more difficult because as you can see, if I don't play it perfectly, I'm like reaching for the ball. I'm struggling to keep it against the wall. I have to adjust all the time. I'm using my knee and, it's obviously going to fall right here. Just keep going after that. Again, you're going to be using mainly the top of your foot and the inside of your foot to do this. You can get the outside involved, but that's not, I'm not too worried about that. So for the remaining 2 or 3 minutes or however long you have left in your time, you're going to keep doing 1-touch and just try and keep it in the air as long as you can. Make sure you're taking a good touch. Make sure you're cushioning the ball against the wall. And, there I go frantically trying to save it. You can do that as well. But try and keep it controlled for the most part. And that'll be it.
All right, guys, and that's it. Again, if you do this consistently, you will see results. Now, you can do this longer than 10 minutes if you want. I just condensed it down to 10 minutes just in case you need to do something quickly or add it to your training already and you only had a certain, a little amount of time to do other drills. That's why it's in 10 minutes. It'll vary how long it will take because, as you're getting better, you'll probably be able to do it quicker, which means you can do more reps for it. But in general, this will take about 10 minutes. All right, guys, and question of the day is let me know which ball control drill that I showed you in the routine do you need to work on the most? Is it the outside control? Is it the inside? Is it wall juggles? Let me know down below. Thank you once again for watching. Make sure you share this video with your teammates and friends. It helps the channel grow. It also helps other players see this content so they can improve. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and like this video as well. As always, I will have 2 videos come across the screen to help you further. And make sure you come back tomorrow at 5 p.m. for a brand new video. Thank you guys once again for watching. Remember, this is Simply Soccer, where we're helping you to improve your game and stand out on the pitch. I'll see you on the next video.